Yeah, so we're excited about therapy workshops. It's the idea is that we can come together as groups and online. we
Yes,
it's going to be phone based instead of just computer based. So people are going to phone in so that they can actually use their voice. We can all talk together as a
yeah,
group. We want people hopefully to still be in front of their computers. So
that's
because
right.
still be able to see the presenter
Yeah,
and resources that the presenters bring in, like PowerPoint or
of
images, and
course.
yeah,
That's right. And then it's a sharing as well, because then the presenter will be looking for participation as well from other people, either phoning in if they're phoning in, and then they can see their reaction, and that's the great thing about it as well.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it might feel a bit weird at first.
First,
So
yeah, I think so.
just everybody being on the phone together and watching the
Yeah,
screen, or
yeah,
if people have got Skype, I guess people can Skype in and see the presenter.
yeah,
Um, but we've got some exciting workshops lined up for the autumn, and I know all the presenters have got a little bit of content, but they really want to start discussions and
yeah.
get us thinking together as practitioners.
hmm And that's the main thing that to bring together for. Otherwise, it could just be something or a video online of them talking. If that's the way it was to be. But that's the whole point. The therapy workshops, and to have that together to grow like that.
Yeah, definitely. So that's the important thing that we're up to, is that we won't be recording these workshops.
Yes.
So it's really important that there's the space for us to experience. Well, let's just think about and say what we need to say, and it's going to be confidential. It's not going to be then spread about the internet or something like.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very important for that, and then that makes perhaps for more open discussion as well.
yeah.
Definitely.
And so each time the workshop is delivered by the presenter at therapy workshops, it's going to change. It's going to be a
Yeah.
different group of people together thinking about that material and processing it in terms of their own work.
Yes. So the presenters have a lot of work to do too.
They do, they
Yeah.
do.
No, it's
Yeah.
very exciting. Yeah.
And just this idea, like, because we'll all be on the phone, the the stuff that we're using, the computers that we're using, can then divide the group up into like little groups of three or four, so that when I'm in a little group, I can then maybe I'm more likely to say, oh well, this is what happened in my experience, or
hmm
this is what I struggle with in my work, and just like what we would do if we're in the room doing
Yeah,
a workshop.
that's right. And then them getting to know the other participants at the workshop as well, then that makes a different feeling perhaps when the whole workshop's open back up again, and you've had that little one-to-one connection with other people, participants or so. And the same as what happens if you're sitting in a room with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And still that opportunity for one person to say, right, I'm going to feedback a little bit from our group. This is what we discovered. And to hear from all the different groups. So there's nothing lost in that experience.
That's right. Yeah. And it's not you will just have the sound of you and your group, won't you? So that it's kind of locked down into that intense moment, which I think is quite good. And you can it's just you and if it's three people, you and those two other people, not worrying about because it's just nobody else will hear that conversation,
Yeah.
and then back to the full group.
Yeah.
It's
It's
great.
quite exciting to be able to do that. So like I guess we'll all be at home or wherever we are in that kind of quiet, secure space. Maybe the kids are in bed, or the
Yeah.
rest of the family or someone else. And yeah, but also be able to be in that real learning experience with each other.
Yeah.
Oh, exciting.
Brilliant. But we think it's brilliant.
We do, we do. We're a little bit nervous, aren't we? Like
Yeah.
we're kind of starting this off. We hope that practitioners are going to be up for it, going to try it out and see what
Definitely.
it's like. We do interviews Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays at the moment, and
Yes.
Wednesday night's going to be a workshop night in the autumn of 2014, and we're going to do a Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. here in the UK. So it'll be, I guess, in other time zones it'll be different.
Yeah.
And then we're going to split the workshops up. So instead of doing 6 hours on one day, there will be 2 hours on a Wednesday night,
Hmm.
And then the next 2 hours will happen a month later, and then the final 2 hours of the workshop will happen in the third month. So we're hoping that's going to feel like manageable time wise.
That's right. Yeah, splitting it up, and it's kind of spread over those 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's not taking a big chunk of either other workshop time or other work time, small amount per month.
Yeah. So a little bit of intense learning and connection, some time to chew over, come back again the next month.
Yeah,
And we also hope that's going to be manageable, or more manageable financially too.
that's
So
right.
instead of paying the whole workshop, there'll be the option to buy each bit of the workshop as it comes. Or if we run the workshop again,
Hmm.
maybe if someone doesn't get to all three bits, they could catch up
Yeah,
the next time we run it. Or
yeah.
so lots of flexibility, which is what we love, Sandra, isn't
That's
it?
right. That's right. Yes, it's the flexibility that's great. Yeah, we can. People can join up later if they need to, or as you say, if they haven't got one, or they were on holiday, or they're not going to miss out. It's not. They can work through that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, it feels fab, doesn't it, to have that kind of intense learning, but
Yeah,
when we can manage it and in chunks that we can manage it. Yeah.
yeah, both time and financially as well.
So we
Definitely.
think it's a good idea. We're kind of putting this video
Yeah.
together so it'll sit on the website. Maybe people are watching this on the website. So hello and welcome to Therapy
Yes.
Workshops. We're also going to put it on our Facebook page, and
Yes.
we'll put it out on
Tweet it.
Twitter. Yes,
We're always tweeting on
we
Facebook.
are. We
Yeah.
are. Yeah. So if you're watching this and you've got some ideas about what we're saying, let us know. Tweet
Yeah.
us, Facebook us, um,
Some
give us
people.
some feedback on the website, and because we're going to start this program in the autumn, we're going to see how it goes, take some feedback, and hopefully it'll grow and spread, and we'll follow what people want. And I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll have more exciting ideas between now and the end of the year
Yeah.
too, or what I implement. So
Definitely.
thanks, Sandra, and we'll
Okay.
look forward to the feedback, everyone.
Yes. Yes.
Welcome
Look
to the
forward to your
website.
voice. Thank you.